Test your brilliance. What country invented the hamburger? A. Germany. German immigrants brought the patty party to America. What fermented food is Korea's national dish? B. Kimchi is the spicy, funky soul of Korean cuisine. What fruit was mistaken for a vegetable in a U.S. Supreme Court case in 1893? A. Tomato. The court said, "Tomato, you're a veggie in spirit," and chaos ensued. What's the main ingredient in traditional French ratatouille? C. Eggplant. Eggplant's the star of this veggie remix. What nut is used in traditional baklava? C. Pistachio. They bring the crunch to this sweet stack. Are you a genius? Test your brilliance. Which fruit has more caffeine than coffee per gram? A. Guarana. Guarana seeds contain 2 to 4 times more caffeine than coffee beans. Which fruit is technically a berry? B. Grape. Botanically, grapes are true berries. Which plant can scream when it's stressed? A. Tomato. Tomatoes emit ultrasonic screams vibrations when cut or dehydrated, detected by mics in 2019 studies. Plants are wild. Which fruit was the first to be eaten on the moon? B. Peach. During Apollo 11, astronauts ate canned peaches as part of their meal, first fruit on the moon, confirmed by NASA logs. Are you a genius? Test your brilliance. What's the only insect that produces food humans eat? A. Bee. They make honey, a staple human food, while silkworms produce silk and crickets are eaten but don't produce food. What food is often paired with peanut butter in a sandwich? B. Jelly. PB&J is the childhood MVP, not some weird ham experiment. What food is traditionally eaten with chopsticks? B. Sushi. Sushi and chopsticks are the ultimate power couple. What grain is used to make popcorn? C. Corn. It's like watch me pop off, and it does. What country is credited with inventing the croissant? B. France. Was like let's make buttery croissants and call it a day. Are you a genius? Test your brilliance. Which fruit has an enzyme that digests proteins, making it impossible to use in Jell-O? A. Pineapple. What fast food item was first tested by NASA for space travel? B. Taco Bell. Taco. What fruit has more genes than humans? A. Strawberries. They have more genes than humans. The strawberry genome contains approximately 57,000 genes, which is more than the human genome, which has about 25,000 genes. What food product was originally dyed pink to make it look more appealing? C. Margarine. What is the name of the process by which bread rises? C. Leavening. Are you a genius? Test your brilliance. What vegetable was the first to be canned? B. Peas. Got canned in the 1800s, preserving history one pod at a time. Which fast food chain once sold hot dogs? A. McDonald's. They tested McHot dogs in the 90s, a wild flop. Which ancient civilization used chocolate as money? C. Aztecs. Cocoa beans were currency, sweetest cash ever. What fruit was once used as a Halloween jack-o'-lantern before pumpkins? B. Turnip. Irish immigrants carved turnips until pumpkins took over in America. What's the only food that never expires? C. Honey. Archaeologists found edible honey in tombs. Sweet immortality. Are you a genius? Test your brilliance. What is the most widely consumed beverage in the world after water? B. Tea. Which fast food chain is famous for its Big Mac? C. McDonald's. What is sushi traditionally wrapped in? B. Seaweed. What sweet treat is made from cocoa beans? C. Chocolate. Which fruit is used to make wine? A. Grapes. What is the main ingredient in hummus? B. Chickpeas. Which country is the largest producer of coffee? C. Brazil. What is tofu made from? A. Soybeans. Are you a genius? Test your brilliance. What is the oldest known recipe in the world? A. Beer. Which fruit is known as the king of fruits? A. Mango. What type of pasta is shaped like small rice grains? B. Orzo. What type of food is cheddar? A. Cheese. What is the national dish of Italy? B. Pizza. What type of pastry is used to make a croissant? A. Puff pastry. Which fruit has seeds on the outside? C. Strawberry. What is the world's most expensive spice by weight? A. Saffron. Are you a genius? Test your brilliance. What is the main ingredient in sauerkraut? B. Cabbage. What is the main ingredient in miso soup? A. Soybeans. Which type of nut is used to make marzipan? C. Almonds. What is the origin of the Caesar salad? C. Mexico. Caesar salad was created in Tijuana, Mexico in 1924 by Cesare Cardini, an Italian immigrant. He ran short of ingredients, and thus the beloved Caesar salad was created. Which type of meat is traditionally used in a shepherd's pie? C. Lamb. What is the name of the Italian dessert made with espresso and mascarpone? A. Tiramisu. Are you a genius? Test your brilliance. What is the name of the rare Japanese beef known for its marbling? C. Kobe. What does the term al dente mean when cooking pasta? B. Firm to the bite. What is a pâtissier? C. A pastry chef. Which country is the origin of the bagel? A. Poland. The history of bagels traces back to the Jewish communities of Poland in the 17th century. Which cheese is traditionally used for a Greek salad? A. Feta. Which country is known for kimchi? B. South Korea. Which country is famous for its blue wine? A. Spain. The first blue wine was produced by a Spanish company called GIC in 2016. Are you a genius? Test your brilliance. What food was once used as currency in ancient Rome? C. Salt. The word salary comes from salt. Roman soldiers got paid in it. Which candy bar was named after a horse? A. Snickers, named after the Mars family's fave horse, Neighborly Trivia. Which cereal mascot is a vampire? A. Count Chocula. He's the chocolate-loving undead. Breakfast bite. What color is a ripe strawberry? B. Red. It's red because nature said, let's make it cute and tasty. What's the spiciest part of a chili pepper? C. Seeds. Those little seeds bring the heat like a tiny fire squad. Are you a genius? Test Your Brilliance. What fast food chain is famous for its golden arches? B. McDonald's. Those arches are basically the bat signal for fries. What's the main flavor of ketchup? A. Tomato. It's tomatoes glow up from garden to bottle, obviously. Which fast food chain accidentally invented the drive-thru? C. In-N-Out. In 1948, In-N-Out in California started letting cars order from a speaker after customers kept driving up informally. Boom, drive-thru history. What was the original flavor of Gatorade? B. Lemon lime. Invented in 1965 for the Florida Gators, the first Gatorade was lemon lime to replace electrolytes lost in sweat. Are you a genius? Test your brilliance. What dairy product is known for being holy? B. Swiss. Swiss cheese is basically dairy with commitment issues, full of holes. What breakfast food is made from batter on a griddle? A. Pancakes. Pancakes are the fluffy champs of the griddle life. What nut is used to make marzipan? B. Almond. Almonds are the sweet talkers of the nut crew. What food is traditionally eaten to celebrate the Lunar New Year? C. Dumplings. Dumplings symbolize wealth and are a staple in Lunar New Year celebrations. Which candy was the first to be individually wrapped? C. Tootsie Rolls. Are you a genius?